Matt Stepp, Dave Campbell's Texas football here at the Birdville Fine Arts Athletics Complex in North Richland Hills, Texas, here with the head coach of the 9-0 Richland Royals, Coach Ged Kates, after a big 37-27 win and a battle of unbeatens here at Birdville. Coach, first off, congratulations. Heck of a win for your ball club.
Thank you. We knew how great the Timberview program was. They do a great job. We thought we had a chance, and my boys, man, they just kept believing.
You know, early on in the game, you guys, they come out and they hit you in the face. You know, they hit a couple of long plays, and I think less than 2 minutes in the 3 minutes in the game, they're up 13-0. Right. And you know, you guys hadn't really faced that kind of adversity all year. Did you have any doubt on your sideline that your kids are going to be able to bounce back and battle back? Because you know, some teams don't respond well to adversity when they first get punched in the mouth, and I thought your kids handled it quite well. I'd
love to tell you there were no negative thoughts, but there were. It's funny, part of our message this week was something from Novak Djokovic, the great tennis player, about he stopped worrying about whether he was going to have negative thoughts in big moments, but then he learned how to handle those and planned on them happening instead of being shocked when they did. I don't know if the kids listened or not, but they sure acted like they did because they didn't bat an eye, and all of a sudden we're up 14-13, and from that point forward, even when it was 21-21 and a half, our boys just, man, I told this group they were pretty special a few weeks ago, and they proved it to everybody else tonight.
We'll talk about your offense here in a second, and there's a guy with a familiar last name running that offense. But defensively, did you guys make any adjustments in the second half and really the last three quarters? Because I thought you guys were able to limit their big plays because they hit you early with the two big plays. Did y'all make an adjustment, or was it more a matter of executing your scheme and getting in the right spots?
There were some adjustments. The first two touchdowns and 5 plays they scored on us. Yeah. They were both plays they had not shown. So, you know, we weren't ready, and they have great athletes, and the quarterback put a strike on number 3. We knew he was so great, number 3, and so it was one-on-one, and we got beat, and we regrouped. But then when they started putting 2 guys in the back, you know, full house backfield, we made some great adjustments to that at halftime, trying to keep them from getting outside and getting the edge. We did a pretty good job in the second half, and Coach McCauley and his boys on the defensive side did a heck of a job adjusting.
I thought offensively, you know, in the first half, it was a lot really about Drew in the passing game. Xavier and Dion out there making plays, and Drew finding them in the passing game and executing that well. You know, was that something, you know, were y'all planning on coming out and trying to throw the ball early and loosen them up a little bit?
Well, it was more about a lot of what we do has a run-pass look to it. It can be one or the other. So every time we see one-on-one, we think our guys outside are pretty special. Xavier Johnson and Evan Smith and Deion Jones and of course, Mr. Finley. Jaden Finley didn't even play tonight. And then, of course, you know, the little munchkin number 11 is awfully good too, Aaron Brooks. So we think if we have one-on-one, we have a chance all the time. But as soon as they put some guys over that, the numbers get better in the box, and Michael Turner's special, and our line is special. Starts with Daniel Cruz, of course, that everybody knows about. But let me tell you, I got 5, actually 6, that are pretty dang good high school football players around him, and they're a special unit. And when you have a good team, it always starts up front, and the O-line really was the catalyst to the whole deal tonight.
I was going to say, the second half, you know, they were flooding the box with numbers, and you guys, even when it looked like they had you stopped, that y'all were able to pick up positive yardage, you know, and get in positive down and distance. And I think the offensive line did a good job. And Turner really impressed me. You know, he didn't break off a ton of big runs, but he got a lot of dirty runs tonight, and he ran tough. I mean, I think he had almost 40. He may have 40 carries tonight. What's that say about him? You know, it's tough. That's a hard-hitting defense over there to handle that kind of workload. And I think he only asked to come out of the game once. He stayed in there and was getting it. What do you have to say about Michael Turner and his performance tonight?
Well, you know, since he walked on campus, he's been on the varsity, but 2 weeks ago against Newman Smith was the first time that he played like he looks. And I told him that in front of the whole team. I said, you messed up now, because now I know you can, and that's what we're going to expect from you. Now, we don't expect 40 carries every night, but we expect that kind of performance. Dirty, nasty, the first guy doesn't tackle him. Doesn't matter who we're playing. You better go win that one, and then we'll figure out the rest. And now it's 3 weeks in a row that he plays like he looks, which is a grown man.
Yeah, he is a good-looking kid. And now you've been a part of some big wins here at your alma mater, Richland. You guys have made a couple of solid playoff runs. And I'm not going to say this win's a program-defining win or anything like that, but it's a big one. Where does this one rank up and stack up amongst your wins here at your alma mater?
Well, being an old guy that used to go to school here, like you say, I know the history. So 2016, we had a breakthrough year when we were the tri-champs with 2 other schools. We all tied. this is the first outright district championship for Richland High School since 1996. So I knew it. I didn't let the kids know. They don't even 96 might as well be 1896. They don't care.
We're old, right, Coach?
That's right. But I knew, and I'm very proud of them. They did know it was a long time. They did know that there was history on the line, and man, they played like it. It was great.
Final question for you, Coach. You know, we like to eat over here, and what's the post-game meal going to look like? What are you thinking post-game's going to be?
Well, you'll be proud to know that our go-to of my family is the Waffle House.
Okay.
And we're going to eat every waffle in that mother.
Okay, there you go, Coach. And get those hash browns, right?
That's right. Scattered, smothered, and covered,
There
baby.
you go. My God, Coach. Coach, congratulations on the win. Good. You got one to win next week still, and then good luck in the playoffs. We'll see you, and we appreciate what you do for your student athletes here in the state of Texas.
Thank you so much. We appreciate what you guys do, Matt. I've known you a long time. Thank you for covering us and all these people around here. It means a lot. We think we're a big deal. Because of you, we get to be a big deal.